Okay, here we go. Hello to all you wonderful weirdos. I am the one and only former Moon God. Welcome back to this playthrough experience that I'm bringing to you here in the form of the Morrow's Golden Country, a Fire Emblem ROM hack created mostly by Retina with the help of others, as will be seen in the credits once this whole project is over. Last video was the entirety of Chapter 1 of this particular playlist. So far, it's pretty standard fare, and hey, don't get me wrong, like, I honestly love this community, and I don't want to critique anything as long as it's, like, nothing to really hinder the experience. Like, clearly a lot of work has been put into this, and so far, so good. I am enjoying it so far. It's pretty standard Fire Emblem fare. And I guess my sort of worry is just with a lot of these ROM hacks, like, given how, like, you know, hardcore it is intended to be for a lot of them, a lot of casual players can't really invest too much into it. So hopefully I'm able to buck this trend here with this one and see that, oh, there is a creator thinking about, you know, casual gamers who want to dip their feet before transitioning to hardcore or something, or trying to attempt it. So far, Retina, you are doing a pretty good job. Pretty, you know, standard fare. I am not disappointed so far. Let's get going with Chapter 2. Yixtrin Offense. Sir Desmond and I shall be back before sundown. Mark my words, our duel shall be... That's great, Stefan. But you know I'll win anyway. Ha! We'll see. Farewell. Now then, where was I? Upkeep it is, I suppose. And that's that. What else to attend to? Johann, we have a problem. What's the issue? Our scouts reported an unconfirmed army headed this way. Currently, we have reason to believe it's the Yixtrins. That's... a surprise. Rally whatever troops we have here to mount a defensive position. Desmond and Stefan left not too long ago. If they return, we'll be greatly advantaged. What else? Have our mages launch the emergency signal. We'll pray the capital takes notice. That's our only hope. The Empire of Yixtra. A rugged civilization. Rather than traditional succession through bloodlines, Yixtran rulers are decided through strength. Their culture embodies this philosophy, and most Yixtrans serve their army. Despite this, Yixtra was never seen as belligerent. Thus, an attack on the Erkelin barracks blindsides Dalst. Blair rushes out into battle, hoping to find answers and stop a potential war. I do like the use of FE4 and FE5 music for a lot of this. This one from FE5 was a particular fondness of mine. I never managed to get past, like, Chapter 4 Thracia, but, like, the soundtrack was utilizing what it had in the sound chip for that particular system.
Phew. We're almost there. How are there so many of them already?
So, that's their move. Target the isolated state. They probably believed Erklin to be less defended as a Dalston entry point. The real question is why, and why now? As far as I knew, negotiations had been progressing smoothly.
Well, that doesn't mean anything now. What matters is that we're under attack.
This might sound mad, but I believe our best plan is to get on the offensive. The Ixtrans may very well underestimate us, and it'll get harder the longer we wait. Well, you didn't lie. That's beyond mad. This is a real army we're dealing with.
We do have an element of surprise, and more importantly, I feel this sense of duty. I can't leave the soldiers here waiting for a savior that will never come. We have to be their saviors.
Well said! I'm always down to crush some dastards!
I believe we're in agreement here.
Fine. I've come this far.
Thank you, my friends. I know we'll win.
Okay, so what is in the base today? Yeah, we're not going Blair and Kenneth, though. I don't want those two supporting. I want to, like, see what happens with Aaron and Blair before doing anything else with that.
I never imagined that I'd end up leading my friends into battle like this. I thought life would be, I don't know, simpler. Peaceful. If any of you don't want to fight, I won't force you. You can return home at any time. And leave you alone? I wouldn't be caught dead! Besides, some people need to learn their place in the world.
It's an ample opportunity to practice what I've learned. A real rarity these days. Besides, I'm no idiot. I won't die pointlessly.
So your death is still on the table?
That's clearly not what... Forget it.
No need to be so humorless, Kenneth. Oh, that reminds me, I got this from my village. Genuine pure water. Thought it might help if we run into mages. It's quite brilliant. Who shall carry it? Blair and I are likely fine against magic already. Between her anima and my staves, we're constantly exposed to magical energies. I think that's how it works?
Then that would make the natural choice.
That's right! You, Kenneth! You need all the help you can get!
I'm pretty sure your res is worse than Kenneth's. I'm a mage. I'd imagine you needed more.
Here you go, Kenneth!
Are you really doing this now? Alright then. Don't come crying if you're fried to a crisp. Yeah, I'm not comfortable with that. I'm giving that... What other spare items? Oh. Also, I like how they're using the, this shop theme. Right now really likes their SM&T, don't they? I mean, I'm definitely not complaining for sure. Like, it's... SMT4 is one of my favorite all-time video games. It is my favorite all-time video game. What am I saying? Like, oh my goodness, it's great. I want to make sure that I have, like, spare vulneraries that I don't need. I'm gonna give that to the convoy and see, can I purchase a heal staff from this armory? I'm buying the extra heal staff for you just so that I don't have to feel uncomfortable running out of healing anytime soon. Okay. Now, in terms of that, you are getting the pure water because, yeah, Your res is 0. Like, actually 0. Don't try to be persistent on thinking you can take everything on by yourself, Anastasia. You are going to benefit greatly from using the pure water, if only so that we can reduce the amount of damage from mages. I'm not gonna lie, my reluctance to use pure water has screwed me over a couple times when playing Fire Emblem, so maybe I could stand to do better with this. Oh, also, this chapter kinda... I'm not gonna lie, it's a little difficult for me. It sort of, like, gave me a little bit of struggle initially. And these are the types of situations where I am glad that I bought the second heal staff, because this was the chapter for me where I felt as though the difficulty was starting to notch up a little bit more than necessary. So, I really don't want to have to do anything ridiculous. Speed is 9. Speed is 8, so at the very least, so long as you're not weighed down by the fire tome. Constitution is 5, weight is 1. Yeah, you'll be fine. Taking a hit from them. Or I'm legit gonna try and, like, beeline it to that, village there. This Lance Reaver's going to hurt, though. At least it'll be a weakened kill for someone else. Oh, here we go. Sir Johann, how shall we proceed? The enemy has us cornered. I think I hear some activity outside. It sounds like... Blair. Our call has been answered. All we must do now is survive. You're right. It'll be fine. Thank you for everything, sir. You may have noticed by now, but enemies with a brown bag icon have a stealable item. Any thief can steal, regardless of their speed. Also note that green bag icons mark enemies with droppables. Enemies with both a stealable and droppable have both icons. Oh! Yeah, that's right, so... a mini gem. A tiny and clear gemstone, which is quite common despite its beauty, worth 500 gold when sold. Really putting through the Thracia tactics there. Honestly, I'm more inclined to use those, just so that I can gain, like, more flexibility there. Huh, Lance Reaver. Okay, cool. Kenneth gain some more EXP. This mage is going to be a pain if I don't do something about them. I'm going to use the hand axe there. I mean, you could take a hit from the mage if you want to. It's going to be the full brunt of 16, so I do want to avoid that if possible. Yeesh, man. This is a little painful. This is a little painful. A level 4 trickster with the ability to heal. I'm still... I don't think I can avoid it. Crud monkeys. Crud monkeys, crud monkeys, crud monkeys. Yeah, I mean, this is what I mean. This is the chapter where I started to feel like, oh, there was going to be a little bit of a difficulty up curve here. Well, at the very least, I am going to use a vulnerary just to make sure Blair stays relatively okay, because I still gotta progress to the... And I don't know if we've reached the point where enemies can start doubling Kenneth, but I know that is going to happen at some point due to his speed. Oh god, cavalry. Okay, so you go after someone with more I don't understand. Maybe it's because of the long distance option? Sir Desmond! There they are! Phew. Good. Good eye. Stefan. Are you alright, sir? Never been better. Just out of breath. You did a swell job keeping up with my horse, at least. Why didn't you bring yours for training anyway? A true knight must never get rusty. I felt it best to practice dismounted maneuvers every once in a while. Of course, today just had to be the day Yggdrasil made their move. In any case, I'm alright to stay on foot. You're young and inexperienced. You need every advantage you can get. I'm honored, sir. But I'll also prove you wrong. I may be young, but I can fight with the best of them. Let's see how you handle this, then. The Yggdrasians are calling our name, and I don't intend to leave them unanswered. Sounds good. So, yeah, another pre-promote. Commander. Savior and Lancefarer. He also has a Triangle Adept. Doubles the effects of Weapon Triangle for this unit's weapon. So, yeah. He's a bit... Anyways, I'm gonna steal that mini gem. Send that to the convoy. Well, send that to the supply. This cavalry is going to be a bit of a mess to deal with. If I were to move Stefan here, like right at the moment, like he will honestly be a bit disadvantaged. Like, the guy has balanced growths across the board, like a little too balanced. He's very much an Oscar. And this is a problem when coupled with his relatively low base stats for a level 3 unit. Like, the guy has movements, so he still has that sort of utility that I'm glad mounted units have. It's just, he takes a while to get useful, or become useful. Like, 7 movement, but with those stats, like, it's painful. It's a little painful right now. I'm gonna feed this kill to him, just so I can try and, like, hopefully push him a little forward, because, yeah, he's a little bit behind the mark here. One hit KO this mage, Nastasia. Thank you, Natasia. I mean, because you can do that. You can do that without any issue. I'm gonna shove you that way, and then I'm gonna move out toward the bottom here, and hopefully, yeah, stay out of the range of the cavalier. There's a sword reverse for some reason. Okay, Nastasia is able to double. Two HP, 1 strength, skill, and defense. I'll definitely take that bulk. Okay, so how many turns now? Oh. What do you want?
You know what we desire. Are the barracks secured? For now. The Lordling's fighting tooth and nail to reverse that. I suppose that will have to do. Gentlemen, initiate the plan. Capture all who are inside, alive.
You're coming with us, Erkolni scum! Wait, how did they... This... shouldn't be... Sir Johann, we shall prevail! Let's hope you're right. They said they want you alive, but I can still rough you up. Face it, you're no match for a mite, especially with this power. What? Okay, so I have 1 turn, at least, to make this somewhat more manageable. Okay. Is it possible to yeah, I could basically shove. How much attack? 16. Defense of 7. Oh, this will be... reposition you, and then I could basically hold you up, hopefully. Try to do that. I gotta be careful about those knights though, because yeah, he can't take both of them on with his HP at the moment, so at the very least, I'm going to heal Nastasia and try to keep the magic wielders behind them while this occurs, just in case. Because yeah, I felt like Stefan was not going to be able to do much, except for just like a little bit of chip damage. He will at least be able to do enough that, oh god! Yeah, I mean, she can be as slow as she wants, so long as she's still able to gain strength and keep up with that damage curve, like, oh my god. Like, I don't need a fast one. I just need something with pure power. I can patch it up with a speed wing or two. And Kenneth is level 6. HP magic defense. So you need to gain that. You need to gain that. Okay, save the village in the nick of time. Those filthy Yixtrans. Their armor's hard as steel. I mean, it's made of steel, so I guess that's to be expected. Whatever. Look, I used to be a carpenter. This old hammer of mine should crack those cans right open. Ooh, nice. A weapon for Natasha. You're gonna stay in that space so that you're taking these guys on one at a time. It's, again, pretty squishy. I don't trust you to, like, realistically pull this off. Anywho, you two talk. You two should talk.
Desmond, it's good to see you're alright.
Same to you, milady. Unfortunately, alright doesn't mean much now. Yxtra's here, obviously, and my men are backed up to a corner in there.
Then it's up to us to save them.
Of course, milady. On your orders. Cool. Cool. Okay, at the very least, I am going about this, like, better than I did before. Still not getting hit, thankfully, so that's cool. 2 unlucky hits are enough to take him out, so... Which has happened to me before. It has happened to me before, so, yeah, kind of want to avoid that. I'm going to weaken this guy with Flux. Unfortunately, Stefan is still stuck in that position right now. So, at this point, I am just going to see who I can put down. There we go! Bonk! I don't mind her becoming one of my more reliable fighters, especially if difficulty's a little bit more all over the place. Still haven't gotten hit yet! Stefan, you are being incredibly lucky right now. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, so much for that kombucha that I had this morning to try and, like, make my gut feel better. I had a bit of a stomach trouble yesterday, and it's... Yeah, now I can go on the offensive. Now you get hit. Sheesh. And still, that was pretty lucky RNG. I will take that whatever I can get. Strength, skill, speed, luck, res. I'm going to save and make sure that I'm able to properly utilize this growth, because... Okay. So long as I'm in the range of that, yeah, I think I'm gonna end this episode, like, once I get to that save point, because of, like, just the sheer length of this, and how it's going so far. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan. Heal you. I'm trying not to speed through all this as much. I also just need to use the restroom, so this is a good stopping point. Save? Yes. Saved my game, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you all for tuning in. If you like what you saw, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe for more, because this is going to be the playthrough that I'm doing going forward while I wait for Path of Radiance to finally get released onto the Switch 2. So I will see you in the next video. Stay classy, you wonderful weirdos. Goodbye.